Hey everyone, welcome back to another quick how-to. In this video, we're going to show you how you can create a quiz on Canva. So the first step that we can do is open up your browser and then open your Canva website. And here, make sure that you log in with your account. Now, once you log in with your account, the first step that we can do is go to the search box, and then we're going to search for the size that we need to create a quiz. For example, I'm going to search for YouTube video. So type right here, right? And then type this one, and then you will find the result. So basically, we're going to select the search for YouTube video. And as you can see here, you'll be taken into this page where you can find a bunch of templates that you can use in order to create a quiz. So as you can see, we have some different video templates, and you will find here some logo like a Crown Pro, meaning that you need to subscribe to Pro plan to be able to use those templates. And we have also some free templates that you can use. Now in this sample, I'm going to look for a template that I can basically use for a simple quiz. So basically it's a science quiz. So I'm going to look for a like this one. So click this template, black, white, minimalist, elegant. So click this template that you have chosen. And as you can see here, there's a button which says customize this template. So click this button. Then you'll be taken into this page where you can edit your video or intro video. Now the first thing that we can do here is basically changing the title. So we're going to click this title, and I'm going to change it into science quiz. So type on your keyboard as like this. Then you can basically resize your text. Just hold or drag the corners like this, and you can also drag this on the side, and there you have it. Then we can move it to make it on the middle part. There you have it. Now we can change also the subheading, and I'm going to change it into like easy round. So type right here easy round, right? And then at the bottom, I'm going to change it into my channel name, which is quick how to. All right, now let's try to play this first or intro video. So let's going to play this one. So there you have it. Now the next step here is adding a new frame right here. And then as you can see, we have added a frame. Now we're going to use ChatGPT to optimize the questions for my quiz. So add a new tab and search for ChatGPT or chat.openai.com. Now here on this page, you want to use the message box right here at the bottom, and I want to type, can you create a quiz about science? Okay, then press enter. Now as you can see, it is now starting to generate the text. Now once done, so as you can see, we have some questions that we can basically paste on our quiz. So we can select any of the questions right here. Right, so once done, you can now go back to the Canva. Then here we can basically change the background. So click on the element section, go to the search box, and we're going to type in science background. So as you can see, we have some results right here. So you can go to all section, or you can basically go to graphics, or you can specifically go to photos and find your specific background that you want to show on your quiz. Right, so go to photos, and we're going to search for a background. And then you have to drag and drop right here. So as you can see, we have just added a background, Then we can basically increase the time frame. So just click on the time frame right here and extend this one to give the viewers enough time to think to the answer, right? Now you can basically animate the background. Just click this animate section at the top. And as you can see, we have different animations. For example, here in basic, we have this rise, pan, fade, pop, white, breath, baseline, drift, and tectonic. And here exaggerate, we have tumble, neon, scrapbook, and stomp. We have like photo flow, rise and zoom, rotate, flicker, pulse, and wiggle. Right, so you can basically choose any animations that you want for your background. So in this case, I'm going to select this fade and right here, and I'm going to change the speed level if you want to make it faster or you want to make it slower. So in this case, I want to be like slower fading. And once done here, we can now add some shapes. So go to elements and go to shapes right here and select the shape that you want. So basically I'm going to select this square and I'm going to adjust this one. And then basically we're going to duplicate into 4. So right click and then click on duplicate. Then we can basically adjust these 4 boxes right from here. Then you can actually change the color. So we're going to select all together. So basically just press shift and select all 4 and then change it the color that you want. So basically I'm going to change it just like this. And then the next step that we can do, I'm going to duplicate another square. And this time I'm going to change the color right here. So select the color and you can select any of the default colors or photo colors. And then I'm going to just let it right over here. Next step that we can do, we can now add another shape, which is the circle. And I'm going to resize and put it right over here. Okay. Again, I'm going to duplicate this into 4. And you can basically change the color. For example, here, I just want this color. And then we can duplicate. So right click, then duplicate. And we can add that circle to the 4 rectangles. Okay. And then once done, the next step that we can do is we can now add a text to create a text on the circle. So like this. And you can basically just add a text, for example, ABCD. Right, so this is letter A, and then we can resize it and put in the circle, and we can change the color too, just like this. And then we can duplicate and create to another circle. So basically, because it's a 4 multiple choice, we're going to add like A, B, C, D. So I'm going to change it into B. And then again, duplicate this one. Again, add this and change it into letter C. Another one here. Let's make a duplicate and add it right over here for letter D. Right? And then once we added this one, we can add a timer. So we can go to element and go to the search box and type timer. And here you will find all the different timers on the graphics that you can basically use in order to have a additional design to make it more attractive. So for example, you just have to find any moving objects right here if you want. So in this case, I'm going to select one of these sample. Scroll up. So I want this one, and you can basically resize your timer. So as you can see, we have added a timer and the multiple choice circles and the rectangles. Now we can add some text here. This time, we can now add the questions and the answers. All right. So for example, we're going to select this, copy, and paste it right here. and we can place it. You can change the color if you want to change the font color or maybe the font style. Then you can drag the corners to change the size, and you can basically place it at the middle, top middle. Or if you don't want this color, you can basically change. So go to the font color here and find the best color that you can choose from. All right, so for example, this one here, so it's color white, and you want to place it right over here. There you go. Then we can add the choices. So basically Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. We can add a text, add a heading, and type right over here, and then resize it and place it at the middle of the rectangular shape. Right, and then you can basically change the color font or color style that you want. For example, I'm going to select this one, change it to color same as the circle, right? So we can change it. There you go. Now we can duplicate again and create another choices. So this time it's Mars. Again, duplicate and put it on the third one, and we can change it into like Jupiter. And then again, we can duplicate another one and add to the fourth place, which is the Saturn. There you go. Now what we can do next is we can basically add some graphics or image about the question to make it more interactive. So for example, I'm going to search for red planet, go to graphics and select one here. For example, I like this one, right? And I'm going to place it below, bottom right. There you go. And then I want to change the layer. So go to layer, show layers, and I want it to put behind those shapes. Right, so scroll down, and then I'm going to place it behind those white shapes. There you go. So we have added the image. Now the next step that we can do here is basically we're going to your time frame. Now this time I'm going to right click this one. Okay, and then I'm going to select split page. Once your page is splitted, as you can see here, we're now going to move the blue bar that we have just created. So move it on the right answer. Okay, so drag and move it on the letter B, which is Mars. So this is basically the correct answer. Then we're going to resize this one. So make sure that you make it more bigger so we can add some animations. Then click on the animate button, and here we can basically select the animation. So I want this pulse effect right over here, and then I want to make it more bigger. The next step here, we're going to change the font style. So select the title or the question, and we can basically select the font. Now this time I'm going to just select this Northwester, and once it's done, you can now change all of the choices here into the same font. So select this one, go to Northwester, and also the last one here. And finally, we can now take a look at the video. So we're going to play the video. So play this one, and this is the result. So as you can see, the intro video, and then we have the quiz right over here. It is basically 10 seconds to answer, and then after that it will show you the correct answer. So there you go. So that's how simple it is. So we can basically delete this blue bar, and we can play it again once more. So there you go. So you can make it more smoother. You can basically add some transitions on your video to elevate the design. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and see you on the next video.